It's me, Dyna or Boreal, and welcome back on my channel. As I am posting right now, and I think for everyone, it's 2024, so Happy New Year, everyone. I already posted like a special, let's say, with Speedcast, it seems, with a Heartstopper cast, so I'm going to check it in the description, just saying. New year, new me, am I right? I know a lot of us just make resolutions and in the hopes of getting them ready till the end of the year, you get bored, you get dissatisfied, you lose interest in a lot of things. I know, I am the same. But I discovered that if I put it in like a very aesthetic way, in a very fashionistic way, I tend to follow that thing more. And maybe because I wanted to also help myself in like achieving these things or doing things for those things, I decided I wanted to do like my first video for 2024, a very little mood board, we can call it. And that little mood board is called 2024 mood board resolutions and what I want to do for 2024. And yeah, I am going to show you little things that, or maybe bigger things that I want to achieve this year. So maybe me saying this stuff and I don't know, explaining them why I want to do those things exactly will help you understand your wishes more and follow those steps in achieving that exact stuff, you know? Okay, this one has been a want or a need most likely for more than 2 years or three at this point, because I've been dreading to get one since 2021, but I want to get a new desktop PC. So if you don't know, right now I am working from a laptop which is older than probably your grandma. I have a laptop. It's an Acer Aspire A5, if I remember correctly, which I got for my birthday in like 2015 when I turned 13. And it made its job. Like, I do not have any complaints about it, but it's pretty old. You know what I mean? Like, that laptop like got me through my teenhood, my very first step as a young adult, and my 20s, you know? Like, that laptop in the next year is going to be 10 years old. That's how old it is. And because like the technology has advanced as well, my laptop doesn't, because if you don't know, it's very hard to like change components of a laptop. My dad tried to take it to like a friend who specializes in this kind of stuff, and he just said that it's very old and we don't really have anything else to do with it. And I've been wanting a PC for quite a long time, 3 years exactly, since 2021. And why did I suddenly wanted one? Because in 2020, a little game called Cyberpunk 2077 appeared, and I wanted to play it because my laptop played Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, and I thought in my little mind, what could possibly go wrong? Because, you know, even though Witcher is like a game from 2015, it ran well and all of that stuff, but Cyberpunk being a game that it is and it couldn't really run on it. And that's when my laptop started to decline, since 2021 actually. Maybe because Cyberpunk was too big for its little life, and it just went spiral worlds, you know? And I'm really afraid it's going to die on me one day. It started to do random things, it started to overheat, and that's also why I want to change it, because it overheats. it's just old, you know, and I wanted to change on a PC because it's more convenient. I can change components when I want to. It's easier to just open the motherboard, you know, while the laptop it's a bit different. So yeah, I want a desktop PC more than a laptop. Plus, again, laptops overheat even if it's a gaming PC, laptop. Okay, on my next like want to do or things to get in this year in my mood board for 2024, it's to get a photography camera. So if you don't know, I've been having this hobby called photography since 2019. Now, do I have a camera for that? No, but I had my phone. Since 2019, I had a phone called Huawei P30 Pro, and that phone like lasted me until 2022 when its camera unfortunately died for no reason. And I can understand that. Phone manufacturers do that a lot. But it kind of affected me because right now, you know, I have a Samsung A33 5G, and it's actually very good. It does photography, is very good, but I want a camera, and I've been wanting a camera also since 2022. So yeah, I want to get my hobby to a next level. I already edit all my photos I take in Adobe Lightroom, and I want to make it more professional, let's say, even though I do not really do professionals, but maybe I could go on professional, you know, and maybe that can also bring me some money, because I've seen people that have like jobs, and as a side job there is photography, and they get very great money on it. And I want that. I want to make that. I want to buy a camera, even though it goes head in head with the PC, because at the moment I don't really have money for both. I have money for, or like I will have money probably for only one thing. So I'm really conflicted about. That's why I'm thinking on getting like an internship, because I'm not ready to get a job properly. Um, because I don't know if my dad has the money to sustain both of my dreams or like needs, because these are more like needs for me actually. Okay, the camera is more like a want than a need. The PC is more like a need, you know? But nonetheless, I want a photography camera. I want to make those Instagrammable pics. I want to edit them. I want to make them very pretty. I want to be the it girl, even though that sounds cringe, but I kind of want it. So, next off, I want to learn properly to sing on a guitar. So I didn't really talk about this on this channel, but I have a guitar since I was 14, and I haven't really properly sang or learned to sing at it because I didn't really see how I could do it. And especially there was a time in 2017 when I wanted to go at courses for it, but in my city there were only classical ones, even though the keys are the same. Like, I don't really understand why you would implement only a classical guitar courses when the acoustic ones it just sounds a bit different. Like, the keys are the same. I understand the electric guitar, but an acoustic one? For this Christmas, I received like I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like it hold, like you can put it on your shoulder. And now that I have that also, I can just start learn how to properly sing at it, but I do not have time right now. I do not have time. Like, I am in such a time crisis because I am working on my bachelor's degree, and I also have my almost last exam session, which it's kind of a bit bittersweet for me, because if you remember on this channel I made like 2 years ago, I made like a little video series called I'm reading my first fan fiction on Wattpad, and there I said that I finished my first exam session ever. And now saying that it's almost my last, it's kind of bittersweet, you know, but I'm very happy I'm going to be over with that. On my next to do the things for 2024 and Moodboard, it's buy more books, because you can never have enough books and more books, you know. So right now I bought, like last year we can say, I bought and received the Song of Achilles. I bought it because I read it in PDF form and I wanted to have it in like physical copy as well. And I received for my birthday Little Women because I saw the movie and I wanted to read the book to see how different it is. I want to get even more books because I've been seeing a lot of new books. I follow a lot of book talkers, a lot of booktubers, and they recommend books and I want to read them. And I want to make myself some free time. I want to expand the book review series. And yeah, I just want to buy more books and hoping that I won't just buy them and they will sit nicely in a shelf. I'm also going to read the ones that I already have and have been having on my shelf, like the Witcher books that have been on hold since 2021, especially the 5th volume onwards. But that's a discussion for another day, not today. The next thing, I want to travel more in 2024. So 2023 was a little year for traveling and discovering myself and what are my pleasures. And I can say I really loved it. Not so much the hot weather, but I loved it. I traveled so much last year and I want to do it again this year and maybe even more. I want to just have fun, live my 20s, because then I will be at probably a corporate job. I do not want that, but as a first, you probably have to be. I want to travel more. I want to live my life. I want to go out with my friends. I want to travel. I want to try new foods, new cultures, and basically just have fun, you know, and living the vida loca, Hakuna Matata, I don't know. And the last thing I kinda really want for this year to happen, it's cross-stitching. So last year I bought for me and my fiance a cross-stitching kit, which if you don't know, it's those things that you can put them on like a little frame and you can basically do that. But unfortunately, I don't really know how to do it. Like the yarn, it's very strange and it rips in two very easily, and I don't know how to do cross stitching. Like I mean, it sounds from the name like cross stitch, but I couldn't. And that little kit has been waiting for me on a little shelf, just waiting for me to pick it up and do it. I have to ask my mom to learn to teach me how to cross stitch because she knows how to cross stitch. But besides that, I want to learn how to cross stitch because I've been seeing a lot of cute cross stitches online, and you know that in Sims, like with the expansion cottage living, they can do cross stitching, and I want to do that too. It seems just so fun and I want to try that out. And this is more like a thing I'm probably going to get. It's not really a need or like a thing I aspire to do, but I want to graduate from my college. So I don't know how many of you know, but I am a literature major, English major and French major in literature, and this year I'm going to graduate, and I can't wait to graduate. Again, it's bittersweet, but it's a must. I can't wait for my master's degree, probably. I don't know if I want to take a gap year or not, but I know I want to do a master's degree, but I don't know in what. So that's time to think about. This was the mood board video for 2024. If you also have like wishes, aspirations, things you want to achieve in 2024, you can leave them down in the comments, and I'm gonna read it because I read all the comments and I give them little hearts. That was the whole video. Thanks for watching, and thanks for following me for almost 3 years on this channel, because as of 2024, this channel is going to be 3 years old since I started posting regularly per se. And I just want to say thank you for everyone that has been following me through my little silly adventure, and thanks for following me. I don't know. If you want to see my content outside of YouTube, you can follow me on my social medias that are linked down in the description below, because I post there more often, especially now on TikTok. I've been posting regularly on TikTok, and on Instagram I want to come back as a regular artist, and on Twitter, I don't really post really much on Twitter, and on Tumblr I post from time to time silly drawings, silly things, and you can subscribe with a bell to receive a notification every time I post. I was Dyna, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Happy New Year, and see you around!